Alright guys, so you gotta listen to me very carefully here. I think the LM10 agenda is pretty much back. Now what does LM10 means? LM Lionel Messi and 10, most people think 10 is the number of shirts that he wears, but the 10 that I'm talking about here is the number of Ballon d'Ors that he's gonna win by the end of his career, right? So how is that gonna happen? I have analyzed this and I have predicted this, and we're gonna move step by step into finding out that how Lionel Messi is gonna win 10 Ballon d'Ors by the end of his career. The very first step has just begun with Lionel Messi scoring a hat trick against Algeria yesterday. So let's suppose that Argentina team consistently feeds him the ball and he manages to score more goals, strike back more, and somehow he ends up winning the World Cup Golden Boot, and somehow Argentina ends up winning the World Cup. Now, what would the World Cup Golden Boot at the World Cup bring? It would obviously bring him the World Cup Golden Ball as well. Now, everyone knows that World Cup is bigger than Champions League, and there are only two players, I guess, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia and Harry Kane, who might deserve to win the Ballon d'Or, because I think Dembele does not deserve to win the Ballon d'Or this time, unless he does something in the World Cup, because he only played 8 to 9 games in League One, and he missed majority of the season. So yes, he did win the Champions League, but as I said, World Cup is bigger than Champions League. So what would the World Cup bring? The World Cup would bring the World Cup Golden Ball. And what would the World Cup Golden Ball, and the World Cup Golden Boot bring? It would bring 9th Ballon d'Or. And what would the 9th Ballon d'Or bring? The 9th Ballon d'Or is going to bring another FIFA the best. So having said that, now it means that Lionel Messi is the best player of 2026. So it will pressure Joan Laporta to bring him back for one more season for loan to Barcelona, and then he's gonna help Barcelona win Champions League after 12 years. So when Lionel Messi wins the Champions League for Barcelona after 12 years, I mean, that's a big deal, right? So after winning this Champions League, I think he's gonna win another Ballon d'Or, another FIFA the best, and that's how I predicted this. I think Lionel Messi is a better striker than Ferran Torres. He's a better finisher than Ferran Torres, and I'm not joking. I'm not joking here. I'm very serious about this. I think Barcelona should bring Lionel Messi back for loan for one more season, and I think we can see LM10 pretty much happening within 2 years.